Hi, this is Kavita Suresh Kumar, and in this video I am going to demonstrate how to deploy a simple Node.js application to Google Kubernetes Engine using Cloud Build. I have logged into my Google Cloud account. Already I have created a GKE cluster. Let's check whether any workload is running on that or not. Click Kubernetes Engine. So this is the cluster I have created. Click workloads and we could see nothing is running in this cluster. Now let us go and review the source code in the cloud source repository. Click cloud source repositories. Click go to cloud source repositories. This is the repository where we have the source code. Click that. Go to the main branch. This is a simple Node.js application which has set of images and the index.html file under public, and then we have a Docker file. We have the cloudbuild.yaml and the scenery.yaml. This has the deployment and the service content. First let's review the cloudbuild.yaml. So we are going to perform 3 steps here. First is we are going to build the Docker image, and then we are going to push the Docker image to the artifact registry. And then we are going to deploy the container image to the Google Kubernetes Engine, and we have the deployment and the service definition available in the scenery.yaml file. Let's review that. So here we could see we have a deployment and we are going to have 2 replicas, and this is the image we are going to use. So and this is the service, and then we are going to use the service type as load balancer. Okay, now let us go and create a cloud build trigger. Click cloud build triggers, click create trigger. We need to give a name to the trigger, so we'll give the name as scenery trigger, and then this trigger will get invoked when we push the changes to a branch. And we are going to use the repository generation as first gen because we are going to use the cloud source repository. Select the repository name, select the branch, which is the main branch, and then we are going to use the configuration type as cloud build configuration file, the YAML file which we have already reviewed, and the cloud build.yaml file is available in the repository, and this is the file name. So we are going to use the default cloud build service account. Click create. The scenery trigger has been successfully created. Now let us see whether it has the sufficient permission. Go to the settings. So we could see the Kubernetes engine developer is already enabled. So now with this all these necessary permission, we should be able to successfully deploy the Node.js application to the GKE. Click triggers. So now we will trigger the cloud build by clicking the run. Click run, then click run trigger. So the build has started on the main branch. Click show. Build is getting executed now. The image has been successfully built and pushed to the artifact registry. Now it is deploying the image to the GKE. The build is successful. Now let us go to the GKE and check the workload. We will be able to access the application through this link. Click Kubernetes Engine, click workloads. Right, so now we could see there is a deployment and 2 pods are running. Click this and we could see 2 pods are successfully running, and we will be able to access the application through this endpoint. Click this. We could see our simple Node.js application is successfully deployed to the GKE cluster and running in the GKE. But we have triggered the deployment manually. Now let us go and modify the code and verify that the cloud build triggers the deployment automatically. We are going to update 2 files. First let's update the cloudbuild.yaml. So we will change the version from v2 to v3. Okay, so we have updated. Let's save the changes. So we need to update our scenery.yaml also. So there also we need to update v2 to v3 because now we are going to run with the new image. And then let's update our index.html file. So here we are getting deployed on GKE. So let's update that. Google Kubernetes Engine. Let's save the changes. Now let's push the changes. Git commit. Else updated. Now we are going to push the changes to the cloud source repository. So already I have added a git remote repo add to the cloud source repository with the name Google. So I'm going to use that. So all the changes have been successfully pushed to the cloud source repository. Let's see whether the cloud build has triggered a new build. Click cloud build triggers. Click history. So we could see a new build is running with the latest commit. Click the build. The build is running. The build has completed successfully. Now let us refresh the application and check. You could see our application is successfully running with the applied changes. In this demo, we have seen how to deploy a simple Node.js application to a GKE cluster using Cloud Build. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching the demo.